Hello, my Virgos. Hello and welcome. This is going to be your 2024 overview reading. I thank you for joining me. This is going to be a general message, so take what resonates and leave the rest. The way these have been working out so far is they're just an overall theme that might play out throughout, in somewhere along in your 2024, just something to be aware of. So let's see what it has for you for 2024. Virgos for 2024. Gentle moderation, 42. Take your time. Pressure from others or yourself can be released by renegotiating what you are trying to accomplish. So this tells me, moderation, everything in moderation, to not let others pressure you, to not pressure yourself, that it's okay to take your time to do something. It's okay to try and renegotiate a good example of this is like sometimes we'll set New Year's resolutions and maybe we want to get fit, maybe we want to lose weight, whatever. It's okay to renegotiate what it is you want to accomplish or what you plan to accomplish. If you feel like you have too much on your plate, it's okay to tell others, that, you need more time, or I can't get, to say no. It's okay to say no is what I get. Like, it's okay to stand up and say no, to give yourself time to rest and recover, to take your time doing things. It's okay to take your time doing things, or to go slow, to take your time. Let's see what else comes out with that. What else for Virgos 2024? Oh, there's a card that flipped. Home, 27 home card. So it's interesting. So, because this is really interesting enough, tying very strongly into this gentle moderation, because we have a clock here, time, to take your time, to enjoy, enjoy what you have. And then there's the owl for wisdom. There's a door for, I almost am getting almost like a 7 of cups kind of energy, like this dreamy, like you have lots of, there's lots of choices. You have lots of things going on. But I also feel like there's this need to just appreciate where you are, appreciate what you have, to take your time. There's no need to hurry or rush anything is what I'm getting. Let's see what else comes out here. But everything will work out the way it's meant to. You got 2 cards that come out. So you have amplify and integrate. Amplify and integrate. So magnolia and black pepper. So magnolia says, I can't get anything right. And black pepper says, I am trapped. So maybe someone is making you feel like nothing you do, nothing you say, nothing you do is right, which is making you feel trapped. But the true statements are, I am divine time. Oh, I am in divine time. I am in divine time, which is interesting because we had other time kept coming through strongly here, and I am whole. Okay, so let's read the other messages. Harness your loving energy and watch as one miracle unfolds after another. So, well, this is just a card of divine timing. I mean, it says, I am in divine time. So again, it's like this moderation of just take your time. Don't let others pressure you. Don't let others walk all over you, make you feel bad, that it's okay to sit down and take your time and renegotiate with people, to let things work itself out, that something doesn't need to be done right now, that there's this like time is a big thing here. Like there's something like where you feel like maybe you're under the gun or you have to make a decision like quickly. And I feel like the universe is saying, you know, everything in divine timing. Everything has its time and its place, and it's okay to just let things unfold the way they're meant to unfold. And maybe trying to push something, you know, this is almost giving me the feeling of I can't do anything right, is like maybe trying to control something, trying to control an outcome, trying to make something happen. And so that's causing some stress around that, because it's something, you know, when the universe is, when something's in divine timing, it just is going to happen when it's going to happen. So it's kind of like just letting go of the need to control the outcome, in a sense, is what I'm kind of getting here. And then we have, for the black pepper, allow the parts of yourself you hide to make themselves known in the light. You will see the wisdom that they hold. Very, very, and I like that we have integrate, and here we have renegotiate. So it's like, you know, integrating parts of yourself that maybe you haven't before, you know, finding yourself. It's like almost like taking the time to find yourself, to find the lost parts of yourself and bring them home, you know, like to be patient with yourself, to it's like a little bit of not hiding yourself from others, or not letting others make you feel less than, is what I get here. Is not let others make you feel less than, because you have a lot to give, my Virgos. So don't let others make you feel less than what you are. You know, that you have a lot to offer, that you have a lot to give, that you have this light. So bring that, you know, bring those parts of you that you're hiding, that you feel that are less than because someone's making you feel less than, or a situation is making you feel less than. You know, don't allow that to happen. You know, bring those parts of you that you're hiding, you know, that someone's making you feel, where they're making you feel less than, you know that that's not necessarily true. Just because they're making you feel that way doesn't mean that it's true. Doesn't mean that's the truth, you know. And that'll come, I think, you know, that's why it's like, be gentle moderation, be gentle with yourself, be kind to others, but don't allow others to mistreat you. Don't let others be unkind to you. Speak what it is that you know, your peace, and negotiate, you know, negotiate maybe with others to release anything that is causing a problem. That because we have timing, because we have take your time, we have there was another thing about time. I am in divine time, and then we have the clock here, time. There's so much about timing. There's something in the timing. And then we have Malachite, judgment, reverse judgments in a matter of infinite hope. Oh, sorry, reversing judgments is a matter of infinite hope. So I still read it wrong. Oh my goodness. So there you go, misunderstandings. This is exactly, thank you, universe. Thank you, universe. Thank you, spirit. There's been misunderstandings between either you and people at work, you and a partner, you and someone else, you and family members. There's misunderstandings. There's people, there's been things that have been perceived, like somebody said something or did something and it was misunderstood or misinterpreted by the other person. Because this says, this actually, I misread this card twice, and this is reserving judgment is a matter of infinite hope. So this is reserve your judgment, don't judge others. but don't let others judge you, you know? So it's really talking about that, you know, like, don't let others be critical of you and judge you. You have a lot to offer. Don't let others make you feel less than what you are, because you do have a lot to offer. There's no need, you know, or even this could be even you doing this to yourself, being hard on yourself, because it says pressure from others and yourself. So that's talking about this judgment, judging yourself or others judging you, making you feel like you're not good enough, making you feel like you can't do something right, that no matter what you can't, which is making you feel trapped. But the universe is saying, by being kind to yourself in time, you know, that this will all sort itself out. If you reserve judging, you know, or not let others judge you, renegotiate, gentle moderation, do things, you know, in divine timing. I am divine time. I can take my time to do something. So what do we got here? The Page of Wands, the Five of Swords, and the King of Swords. So this is really telling me like strategizing. So it's really giving me an indication of, you know, that you're going to grow quite wiser over the course of 2024. I feel like you're going to understand more about how to be, how do I want to say this? To me, be unmoved and unbothered by what other people say. Because I feel like there's been this, you know, like where there's maybe been like a little bit of naivety on your part for letting this conflict or letting this sabotage kind of happen. And I feel like this Five of Swords is directly tied to, you know, to what we're talking about here, this need to control things, or judgment energy, this judgmentalness, whether you're the one being, you know, whether you're judging yourself or others judging you. But I feel like you've allowed this to happen, you know, that's being spoken to pretty clearly here. And I feel like that's tied to this Five of Swords. And this is like, you know, allowing it to happen, you know, that naivety of allowing it to happen. But on the backside of it, what's to come is you're learning, you know, that you're learning moderation. You're learning not to be so harsh on yourself and not to be so harsh on others, not to be so critical of yourself and others, not to be so controlling, to let go a little bit, you know, like the understanding, because, you know, I feel like you know, the King of Swords is a very wise, you know, the King of Swords ties directly to this owl. And I noticed that owl picking out that wisdom of understanding what's important, home, what's important to you, what matters, really understanding, you know, where to stand your ground and where not, you know, where to, that moderation, that renegotiation of understanding, you know, when is the time to act and when isn't, you know, when is it the time to say something and when isn't, like really understanding how, you know, that moderation, how to work with people better, you know, to come more into balance is what I get. It's kind of interesting message. It was kind of a hard one to kind of convey. So now we'll go on, we'll pull 3 cards on love. We have the Ten of Wands. So your love life's been a little bit challenging. The Two of Pentacles. Oh, where'd that other card? Your cards keep wanting to fly on the floor, Virgo. And the final card is we have the Three of Pentacles. Okay, so that's good. So this tells me that, you know, where things have been tough in your love life, you know, I like the fact that this Two of Pentacles is very balanced. you know, usually it shows one being up and down, like that there's this like out of balance, but this shows me that, you know, where things were out of balance in the past, where it was a burden and it was out of balance, it's becoming more balanced. And this is that renegotiation, working with others, that balance, you know, where this is Three of Pentacles is working together, you know, starting something, starting to work together, that gentle moderation of taking your time, understanding, you know, balancing, knowing when to say something, when to not, when it's out of your control, when it's something you can control and when it's not, when, you know, the divine timing. I am divine timing, you know, and when you understand when is the time to act and when not, then you can move in a way where you don't feel judged, you don't feel like you can't do anything right, because you're taking the right actions, because you're working with people, you're balancing, you're making better decisions, more balanced decisions, instead of from an immature naivety when it came to, because I feel like there was maybe for many of your Virgos, for you Virgos, wanting to control things was getting in the way, or, you know, it's a timing issue. It really is telling me that you had a lot of difficulty around divine timing, around letting things unfold, you know, just being almost like a peacekeeper, you know, like learning to keep the peace, learning, knowing when to act, knowing what to say, when to say it, when to act, like being that, you know, like the, you know, playing chess, you know, knowing what piece to move when to say, you know, like that's really a lot of wisdom. This is going from a page to a king, you know, and understanding, you know, where, you know, like seeing the, you know, this Five of Swords, seeing where those judgments are coming from you or other, and reserving the judgment. That's what the King of Swords does. He reserves judgment, you know, because he knows when to act. He knows when to take action, what to say, and that's going to lead to a more positive outcome, because he's learned his lessons. You know, kings have learned their lessons. They're mature energy. They've leveled up. They've matured. And I think, you know, that's what this is saying. Like you're starting to find your place, like figure out who you really are, really level up in maturity. I feel for my Virgos, like you've gained a lot of wisdom and a lot of discernment, and you're learning like where to exert your energy and where not, you know, not to let others bring you down, or not let yourself bring yourself down either. You're learning not to be so hard on yourself and not to let others be hard on you, you know, and also to, you know, learning that if someone is trying to make your life difficult, how to voice yourself, how to say what you need to say, or be more yourself, to stand up for yourself and renegotiate what you need for your happiness, or to work to more efficiently work with others or someone in your life. You know, if you have a partner, it's learning how to set those burdens down and make the decisions that are mutually beneficial for everyone, so that you can move forward. Interesting message. Yours was a difficult one to read, a difficult one to get the message out. So I hope that resonated for you. I hope that you got something out of that, because it was a little bit different message. So I really would be interested in knowing if you resonated with this, if you want to leave comments down below. I thank you so much for joining me, and I hope that you got something out of this. If you haven't already, I hope you'll like, share, subscribe, comment down below. All those things help the algorithm, help get these video out to more people, so more people get to see it and benefit from it. And of course, it helps my channel as well. So thank you so much. I wish you the best this coming year. Blessed be, much harmony and gratitude to you.